Hi Aries, it's CJ. How are you doing? Welcome to the Money and Career reading for August 2022. We're about to read for our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if it doesn't, please remember, use your intuition. Check the images on the cards. There may be messages that come from the oracles that really resonate, and yet the tarot does not. So keep that in mind. Also, I will give you any numbers or any things that I see that might be synchronistic or important to your reading towards the end. I'm also in the process here of working with this supermoon energy. It's the full moon in Aquarius. We're all experiencing it in different ways, but this art of manifestation is key. Manifestation is what is going on between the 8-8 portal, the full moon in Aquarius, with what is needing to be created with Aquarius and new gifts and divine, and the passion and the fire of Leo. So things can be abrupt or they can move forward very quickly, but in this case I was really called to use the art of manifestation cards as an oracle for you to start, and we're also going to end with the moonology card because this moon energy with the supermoon will be with us for quite some time, generally in the next 6 months, at least until the end of the year. So as I have said during every reading, the 8-8 portal up until the new moon, keep your vibes high as you can. Keep your thoughts as positive, because this is such a thin veil and we are going to have some instant manifestations, and we want to make sure we keep those thoughts positive so that we can attract more positive into our world and into our life, right? And for the universe. So here we go. Let's see what we have for our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on here? Sister Fire sign, hello. What's going on? Thank you. Unhappiness. Okay, let's see what else. You've done nothing wrong. One more, please. Thank you. Aries. Spirit guides. Thank you. This is the Art of Manifestation deck from Jenny Florence. It's the I Choose Love series. I love that because I always like to work with the heart, pure heart energy. Everything comes from love. Is that your card? That is. Trust the universe. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we're going to put those away. Let's get into this. Unhappiness, number 61. Let's see what this is saying for you right now. Unhappiness is frequently the result of an inability to live in alignment with the calling of our soul. When this happens, our uneasy and challenging emotions are an indication that we need to listen to ourselves. This card asks you to have faith and to trust. Wow, and look what comes through. Trust the universe. Get still, meditate, listen to the voice of your heart, and open yourself to receive guidance. Okay, if you're feeling that, experiencing that, here are your guides calling you to take some time, sit, get into a space of meditation, do some yoga, go outside, whatever it is that works for you to be still and quiet, and tap into that space here. Now, you've done nothing wrong. So if you're unhappy about a situation that occurred and you're blaming yourself, your guides are here to say, no, that is not the case. You have done nothing wrong. Whether this has taken place out of your control and out of your hands, this card asks you to let go of any guilt or personal blame. This was not your fault. You've done nothing wrong. Wow. Very powerful. So if you're feeling sad or unhappy about a situation that occurred and thought you could have changed the outcome, that is not the case. The universe is here guiding and helping the situation. Trust in the universe. It may have been done for your highest good, even if it doesn't feel like it at this moment. Sometimes we can strive relentlessly to make something happen and then experience huge disappointment when our efforts do not work out. Whilst action on our part is required, if we are too determined to stay on one course only, we inadvertently block ourselves from the guidance and direction that the universe is trying to bring us. This is a time to trust and let things happen. Wow. No, you've done nothing wrong. Sit with it and tap into that energy. Listen for guidance from your guides. Listen to the voice of your heart and know that it was meant to happen for the higher good for all involved. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough to deal with, but nice to see that if you have been in that feeling of guilt, that it is not your fault, okay? Let's see what your career oracles and money oracles would like to say. Setbacks. Your attempts to increase your income have been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from your mistakes. Okay. So while the art of manifestation can be talking about your energy, what might be going on around you right now, it can also be talking about work or career or money situations. And this is sort of feeling that way with the setbacks here. Real estate. Build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. Consider a career in real estate, interior design, architecture, or home business. It's time to go back to basics to strengthen your finances. And perhaps you've had like a little setback. You might have decided to change jobs. It's not what you thought it was. Or perhaps you're in a career where you just feel like you can't. Or you may have even been let go for any reason, financial or otherwise, with the company that you may have been working for. Or I'm also getting, if you have your own business and it's not going as well as you were thinking of, if it was sort of a side hustle or as an entrepreneur, this is just reminding you to get back to the basics, build your solid foundation, and then go from there, build upon it layer by layer. That it's not lost, right? It's not lost. It's just, what's the word? Spirit's showing me like a pot, like it's oh, okay, it's stewing. It's stewing. It's being created. This is the trusting of the universe. Comfort. Though you're not exactly rich, here you go, you will be living comfortably. You're entering a comfortable period of your life, and your finances are in a state of balance. So here you go. You go from setbacks, building the foundation, to coming to a place of comfort. And that is where trusting the universe comes in. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Spirit. I love that. All right, let's get into the tarot now. See what they want to say. This is the Pathfinder Tarot, one of my oldest decks. I cannot remember who created this deck. I don't even have a box to it anymore, but I was called to use it with the beautiful Leo yellow color, the sun coming in the time of August in the northern hemisphere. It has that beautiful soft yellow glow as we're moving into the autumnal equinox. And then also for our southern hemisphere, that's going into the light, right? Symbolic just occurred on August 1st, and now we're moving into the light. So here we go. Strength, the sign of Leo, your energy, having this strength, this unhappiness, strength, setbacks. You are able to get through this. The Hermit, it is not a time to take, to sit back, but I'm going to explain that in a minute. Prince of Swords, Ten of Wands, completing that cycle. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull the second row here. These are very tall cards. So, oh gosh, Three of Cups. Yep, there you go. This Five of Cups. Love that in that challenge position. I'll show you this when I get these out. High Priestess. Look at you using your intuition. Trusting the universe with the High Priestess there. Thank you. And oh my gosh, look. Wow, two cards. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I mean, Prince of Wands. If you want, there you go, 10-10 coming out here. If you want to end a money and career reading, you want to end it on those Pentacles and ending this cycle with the Ten of Wands there. So let's look at this right now. We're going to look at what is your energy around you. Having strength. working through. Now, the Three of Cups is a celebration card. You might be celebrating your strength. Even though there are setbacks that have happened, you're feeling unhappy, you might have to have taken some time out, you may have to revisit things. This is calling you to tap into this Leo energy. You're stronger than you think you are, and there are celebrations about you all around you right now. You may not be seeing them, but they're coming your way, okay? We know that because we have the Ten of Pentacles that popped out here. The Hermit, Virgo's card, as well as the Five of Cups, a feeling of loss. This setback, you've done nothing wrong. Remember this unhappiness. All of this is all this energy that you have at the beginning of this reading, at the cycle. You might be feeling it right now. And as you move through, this is going to change as we go into, this is basically a mid-month reading. So if you're looking at this, whenever you see this, it's probably going to be around the 12th, 13th, somewhere in that range. Then you know as you move forward into the latter part of August that these manifestations are coming forward for you. So feeling a loss, feeling less than, feeling as if you're losing, something was a setback, it wasn't quite what you thought it would be. And the Hermit, you may have taken some time out, but it's not a time to stay in that. It was a time for you to sit and sit with that energy, tap into your heart, come to the realization it was not your fault, but align highly with the Virgo energy of the Hermit, tapping into what it is that you want to do, not hiding. So the first image I got when I was looking into the flame was hiding, like someone just like, I cannot deal, I'm closing the door, I don't want to adult. Okay, thank you for that beep on my composter. So there's a sign. It has the feeling when I first pulled it, I'm like, I'll explain, don't hide. Because the first image I had was of someone shutting the door and just like pulling the covers up over their head. Because of this, we all need time out. We all need to realign. We all need to reassess, to just get into our strength mode, tap into what it is that we need to do, pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and move forward. And here you are, the Prince of Swords, the advice from Spirit, moving forward, finding the truth, right? The Prince is sort of the knight. There's a prince and princess in this deck. So this is moving forward in that action, finding your truth, okay? You see what's ahead of you, the beautiful castle up on the hill, and you slowly but surely take those steps to those truths. Trust the universe and the High Priestess here. Trust your higher self. Trust that this is working out for you and for others for their highest good. Allow the universe to create this world of comfort for you that is coming its way, right? We know it's coming. Why do we know? Look at this. The Ten of Pentacles. This is the boatload of money. This is and every sign in the fire element has had this, I believe, in some way, shape, or form. The Ten of Pentacles, the big gift, the big windfall, the loan comes through, the job comes through, the great grounding of lots of abundance coming through at one point in time, all at once, because the cycle is ended with the Ten of Wands. You've reached the apex, and now it's time to start anew. And here is the Prince leading you into this joyfully, creatively. He holds the Ace of Wands in his hand as he moves forward. Notice in this case that he's holding the horse. He's not riding the horse, but they're just moving along in this great sense of joy, abundance. They are magnetic in a way, experiencing that creative fire, moving forward, creating what it is that they want to bring forth with that Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. You go from the 10 to the Prince holding the Ace. So that's the new start. And here it is in your money and your abundance and your career. So 1, 1 right there, 10, 10, which is amazing to have. Lots of princes. Where some of the other cards had kings and stuff, this is Prince. This is coming out of this cycle. New beginnings, just the beginning of this. But you go from this feeling of loss and hiding into finding the truth, tapping into your higher self and moving into this new energy of truth, creativity, passion, integrity. And with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, by trusting the universe, here you go. Here's your comfort. Here you're celebrating. You're celebrating whatever this is for you. Like I said, job. It could be the loans you're expecting, grants, scholarships. If you're going to school, if you're looking for loans to start your business, or angel investors, or anything at that time. This Leo season is the time for you, releasing the old in the full moon and moving into the new energy as we go into the new moon with the princes here. I'm so happy to see that. The way this started, you never know how these readings are going to go, right? What the energy is. But here you have this beautiful, starting out kind of feeling a little ucky, and now look at you celebrating with your cycle ending, new beginnings, the Ten of Pentacles gifting and granting you great abundance and comfort. I love that. All right, let's see if there's any clarifiers or confirmation, Spirit, for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any other cards, please? And we'll pull a Moonology card to see what the moon wants to say. So you're getting a little, it's a bonus. I realize it's the 8-8 portal manifestations, and now it's the Moonology with the super moon. It's a little bit of everything. King of Swords. Boy, you go from those princes to kings. You had the Prince of Swords. Here's the King of Swords. Really knowing the truth. Archangel Michael, also for those who this card resonates with. The King of Swords, finding the truth, coming to that great sense of clarity, able to communicate clearly, present, and be receiving the information that you need to receive as well. King of Cups, great sense of joy, happiness, emotionally mature, able to share emotion and happiness and have empathy. So as you have gone through this difficult time, this Three of Cups, and you've felt that loss and you have this celebration, now you're really tapping into this energy of happiness. It's a great, I'm feeling great joy with this card. It can also be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and this can also be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. These can represent those persons coming into your life to assist and to help you. As you also know with the Leo and Virgo here, potentially helping you. Or you may have placements in your chart and you're being called to go check those out too. And yes, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. The Empress. This Empress coming and birthing new ideas, new money. You built that foundation, now that comfort is coming in. 3 and 3 with the celebration here. And fertility. Again, this represents the harvest. And in the Northern Hemisphere, as we go through August into September, that is the time of harvesting the crops. Beautiful synchronization there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm going to see if they want to say anything else. You have 5 and 5 here, and 14 also adds up to a 5. 5, 5, 5. So there's that change. This change is coming for you. It is coming from this loss. It is changing as we go through this time of this reading, or what may have been at the beginning of August, now moving into the more, fruitful harvesting time of the end of August, early September, because this reading will be from the 15th, or as I said, 12th, 13th to the 12th, 13th of September. It's mid-month. All right, let's see what we have now for our beautiful Aries in the moon. What would the moon like to tell you to finish this reading? Thank you. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. This is communication between yourself and your higher self, with the High Priestess. This is communication also in this unhappiness, tapping into your heart space. Also, verbalizing and understanding that you've done nothing wrong. And then when you're building your foundation, if you need to speak to people in order to rebuild your business, your career, HR, anybody along those lines, remember to speak up. If you do not speak up, then no one knows what it is that you want, right? And also, my gosh, you're being told this again. Surrender to the divine in the full moon and trust the universe. Aries, something is coming for you, and wherever you may have felt like you've done something wrong, or it didn't go your way, or you made a mistake, any number of those things that you may be feeling, here is Spirit saying, trust the universe, surrender to the divine. This full moon time is activating this next cycle for you. And look at this, birthing forth with the Empress, the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles. So many beautiful gifts coming for you, Aries. Stay positive. Stay positive. Wow. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it gives you hope and things to look forward to as you work through this month. It's been a trying time. I can see that for you. So I send you healing and abundant blessings, and I hope you all are well, and I will talk with you all soon. Love and light. Bye for now.